We haven't seen this at all in the regular season. He loves his fighter types of heroes, even in the gold lane. So this is a change of pace for the Bigetron Alpha side, and this is just crazy by RSG Singapore. Okay. Instant response. You got the SS? Sure. We don't even need to build the NOD. We'll get the Baxia instead, plus the Cho to get some picks, maybe onto the Estes, onto the Harith when you jump in. So this is an amazing draft for RSG Singapore, and yes, it will still be the Bruno, even with no Rafaela pick. It will be the Bruno plus this Estes and Lapu Lapu to secure the early game. But I feel like, personally, in my opinion, I like RSG Singapore's draft better. I think they have a better early game, and they can also scale to the late game properly. Whereas from the side of Bigetron Alpha, I feel like they just tried a lot of things, but in the end, it didn't really work in any fashion. They don't have strong side laners. They don't have this stronger mid lane pressure as well.
They actually do. Again, yeah, they have a bit of. It seems like they're gonna have a bit of success in several different directions, but not really one clear direction. So a bit of a jack of all trades, master of none kind of situation for them here. But I think they actually might be able to pull it off.
Yes, and let's get straight into game number 2. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready for this? Bigetron Alpha trying to redeem themselves after a disappointing performance back in Phase 1 of the group stage. Now in the final day, in Phase 2, they're gonna go against RSG Singapore to look for redemption, but RSG Singapore as well, looking for a lower bracket position as we enter game number 2, as we enter the land of Dawn.
Yes, you're completely right here, Mirko, because RSG, if they cannot perform this match, they are forced to go home. So I'm sure they will be performing really exceptionally well, but as you can see here, Dreams and Kai both playing very aggressively against Fosa as he gets super chunked down and super low.
For sure, right now, as Bigetron Alpha, they're just pushing the pace again with the Popo and Koopa and the Estes. They actually do win in the clearing, but they don't win in the picks because Jeet Kundo, Way the Dragon, especially in the mid game here, with the Abyssal Arrow damage right there, right? That's what I'm talking about. They don't win necessarily in the mid lane pressure based on the minions, based on the clear, but they win in damage, okay? They can trade the damage for your wave clear.
Yeah, I was about to say, actually, there's a lot of pressure on Key here because aside from just trying to get picks, he is very prone to getting picked himself with this composition from RSG Singapore.
Yeah,
so
and already
very big task on his hands.
100% rotation from Cho, and now LY4 will join in. They're looking for a kill on some Matt. If they are able to actually get this kill, it will be very beneficial for their team, as it is going to be one of their winning conditions for Bigetron Alpha here in the late game. Fosa will finally show himself out. Matt trying to clear the wave as fast as possible, but Fosa will just dive in. Matt caught in the bad situation. That's not being used. Matt trying to run away. It will be first blood picked up by Matt. He outplays a 1v3 dive and gets a 1-for-1. Well played, Matt.
Wow, guys, what an amazing play. As you said, I mean, BTR, they're not really rotating at the moment. I guess Bruno's just seems to be farming as all that happened. I mean, they need to remember to make those trades, but as I was saying, they're already on Turtle here. I mean, Turtle's already super low, and I think it can be secured.
No, connects. Is RSG gonna get that kill? Now looking for more. Repo goes in for the stun, but my goodness, Sing now looking for the re-engage. Fosa will be there for the follow-up, but Dreams just healing Repo away. He is gonna be able to run away, but Sing is still chasing. Key will join in right now to defend, as Sing will be taken very low. But again, Bigetron Alpha, they traded the Turtle, but it doesn't matter if you get the Turtle, if you get taken away. The Turtle buff just disappears.
So a bit of a unfortunate situation for Bigetron because they plan on getting the Turtle and getting out, but he just gets caught with an Abyssal Arrow right there.
But there you go. You see that rotation by RSG Singapore. They're trying to take that top turret. I mean, taking it to half health there, guys.
Yeah, as you can see as well, RSG Singapore with that Paquito in the top lane, I said, right, that they have more pressure here in the side lanes. The Harith does not win against this Baxia, and I mean, they go even, alright? Repo doesn't go in, but it's gonna be Matt and Dreams, forced to use his amount of force, but yeah, again, I do want to mention this, Lapu Lapu doesn't win in the Paquito, against the Paquito in the side lane, so Paquito was able to join the team fight faster than Lapu Lapu, and that was just detrimental to that play. He was able to get 3 members knocked up in that play.
And with the combo coming in again with the knock-up into the Abyssal Arrow from the side of RSG, so huge danger because I don't think anyone can actually survive getting hit by that combo, and it guarantees an Abyssal Arrow as well. So very dangerous, combo from the side of RSG.
You're absolutely right now, as it will be, ladies and gentlemen, so we'll get right into it. Right now, it is still a 2-1, a 600 gold lead for the side of RSG Singapore.
Yeah, I mean, still very early in the game, but Diablo goes in for that mat, but nothing can be taken off from here as Dreams comes in. To heal that mat.
The flicker and the way the dragon does not connect. Oh no, it's a disaster.
Oh my
The
God,
Abyssal Arrow
Insana.
connects though. It will still be a kill for RSG Singapore as that looked very dangerous for them.
Okay. Now it seems like RSG Singapore is dominating and their rotations are quite good. I mean, that backup from that Selena, perfect place, perfect position to get and secure that Harith. But guys, we have to see here because Renbo and Repo already on their way to that top turret.
Yeah, trading. This is what Bigetron Alpha loves to do. The stun comes in. Now Renbo trying to deal damage onto their Repo will finish him off with the bravest fighter. And that is a trade-off for Bigetron Alpha in the top side.
And this is exactly what Bigetron excels in, at least from what we saw in the playoffs. They actually are able to actually identify when they're strong, when they're weak, and actually go for trades instead of forcing fights. And this is what we expected RSG Singapore to do earlier, but here Bigetron is the one actually executing that strategy.
Yeah, they're both, they have the opposite team composition, right? They're basically trading their team composition, and right now Bigetron Alpha, they are playing their game plan. They are executing their game plan very, very well, as they do not have the lead, but they have gotten a lot, and he actually flickers out of that one. Now Repo goes in with Bravest Fighter, will be able to get posted down as LY4 tries to look for a trade, will not stun, does not quite connect, as LY4, Life will be getting away of that one. Sana gets stunned, but in the end, Bigetron Alpha will take this. Sync goes in for a re-engage though. I think that might be way too aggressive as there's just no one there to follow it up. Diablo comes in, goes in for the flicker, and misses the knockout strike to Renbo. Very nice baits and positioning by Bigetron Alpha, never overcommitting in these fights.
Yeah, I guess they know their weaknesses and where they lie, but here we see Repo kind of going in for that kill on Sync, guys. Will he be able to escape? Oh, but Repo flickers out of that situation, disengaging and going back to his top lane.
That was crazy by Repo. I mean, I did say to play like Lemon, but I don't think you go for the same aggression as Lemon. I think you just go for the same build. That's what I was saying, all right? Repo maybe misinterpreted that right here as he just went in the 2v1, almost under the turret to secure a kill on a Baxia.
But we actually see quite a few misplays coming from the side of RSG Singapore, so you gotta question whether they're getting pressured by time, because they understand that if they don't make the plays happen, they don't try and use flickers, make these huge unexpected plays, Bigetron's just gonna outscale.
You're right, and oh my god, again and again, Bosa keeps on looking for these trades, keeps on looking to open the map, but Bigetron Alpha is just way too fast with their flickers, with their dashes, and this way the Dragon hasn't been very good here, hasn't been utilized very good, because Bigetron Alpha has just been 2 steps ahead of this way the Dragon, Eterna.
Yeah, at the stage, they're already trying to secure that bottom turret, but how will RSG Singapore contest this? I mean, Turtle is up in under 4 seconds here, but it seems like they're trying to just pressure mid lane, but
Repo goes in onto 3 members. That might just be over-aggressive as he gets taken down instantly. That is a mistake by Bigetron Alpha, but look at that 3-man knockoff. Now the follow-up comes in. RSG Sana will be taken away. Sync will fall down next. It's going to be 2 for 1 as Bigetron Alpha finally showing their fangs here in the second phase of the groups, getting all the objectives once again, getting the pressure on all across the map and getting the neutral objectives. But even though RSG lost that fight, they had Diablo in the top side trading, but unfortunately for them, they will also lose this mid tier 1 turret.
It was a bit aggressive from Repo to go in there, but again, it may be part of the plan, because after he was taken out, RSG has nothing left to actually continue with the fight with Bigetron, and they just stomp the fight.
No, that is not good as Matt gets Abyssal Arrow. Now Sync looks for a re-engage onto Dreams. The Zaman Force has been popped as Dreams pops the Purify instantly. Beautiful play by Bigetron Alpha right now. They're gonna go in. Look at Matt dashing around, getting the kill on the Diablo. Sync is the target. Turnus' poisons does not matter. It's gonna be Repo and everyone taking kills all across the board. A 3-for-0 trade for the red robots.
Guys, they're super well coordinated. I mean, that Lapu Lapu was on the top side, but as they saw something was kind of brewing there in the middle side, he instantly went down to follow up. But what I'm curious about is the items. Arashi.
Yeah, so again, Harriet already key on the Harriet, already having Matt on the Harriet with the Calamity Reaver, but instantly with the Holy Crystal and opting not to build the Feather of Heaven.
Yeah,
so
not going for the Feather.
Going for more burst and less DPS. Very interesting choice.
Yeah, I agree. He went for more... Yeah, they didn't go for the Feather, but again, Bigetron Alpha, they're just so slick with this. RSG Singapore was spotted in the bottom side, and they just commit to this turret. Not even minions right there. It's just Repo just tanked it away, and it looks like I was right. Repo was gonna go for this tankier build, and Fosa now is the target. Abyssal Arrow lands onto Koopa, and as we all know, doesn't affect him quite as much as when it hits a hero. Bigetron Alpha controlling the map, getting pressure all across the map, and now pushing, rotating, and positioning wise, they're able to just zone everyone away. Diablo gets bursted down. Another good pick. And Sync and RSG, they can't get anything. There's so many good Purify. Stun comes in. Brave is part of the backside. Command Force will be able to get back onto that. Now it's going to be a kill onto Sync as well. Killing spree perfected by Key. And that is just Bigetron Alpha controlling the entire game right now in 9 minutes. Already a 5,000 goal lead. They will take the mid lane turret as well.
Guys, this is super difficult as RSG's composition is so early, but as you can see, everyone who goes in and makes an initiate play, they just get punished.
Yeah, and there's just no response from RSG Singapore. They try to defend this turret, and Bigetron Alpha just completely dominates them there. They got the turret, and they didn't. None of them died. None of them got traded. There was also no turrets traded in that. No objectives whatsoever.
Yeah, and guys, look at that Lord. It's already half health. I think Bigetron here planning to secure that. Fosa tries to go in, but he gets zoned out. But
oh my god, the Abyssal Arrow does not connect onto anyone. Repo flickers inside. Life Force, the target is going to get taken down. Beautiful play. Wait, the Dragon being used to the wrong target right there. Dreams and everyone looking for kills all across the board. Sync pops the Tortoise's poisons, but it's not going to be enough. Double kill picked up for Matt. Gonna be able to get another 3-0. They are recalling. They are regaining their confidence as they just burst Fosa down. Diablo is the only one left standing. Bravest fighter in the sun. Diablo flickers away, goes in for the minions, but he will be the last man taken out. Wipe out for the red robots as they just take a clean sweep. 2-0.
Oh my god, guys, what a game! That domination by Bigetron. They really stepped it up in that second half. They showed them their teeth in this game, guys. Bigetron, well done, good game, well played. Unfortunately for RSG Singapore, they